everyone, welcome back. This is Denise, and today I'm gonna do an abstract something. I don't know yet. I'm gonna start with a piece of handmade watercolor paper, 100% cotton. It's a 9x12 pad, but I have cut 3 inches off the end of it. I just saved these for scrap paper and other things. I like having a little stash of scrap paper over here. And I think I'm gonna use my 1/2-inch oval wash Princeton Neptune, and I'm going to work with some Masha's watercolors. And I pulled a color card, and this is from the original set of color cubes because I get way ahead in my videos and I'm waiting on my new set. So by the time you see this, those new sets have been out for months, I'm sure. But I got super far ahead, so then I can focus on classes. So I have pulled from Masha's watercolors, green gold for that green. This one down here, which is called Lilaviart Gray. Probably said that wrong. Or it could be natural. I'm not sure what I had sitting in that little slot. I pulled Flame and Dragon's Blood and Moody Brown. And so it's card 259 from the original deck 2. I can't wait to get the new ones because you know I'm going to be all over those. I love starting with a color palette. Gets me going so that I'm not stuck in color hell. I say that with love, but I seem to just have a whole bunch of color anxiety that I finally identified it as color anxiety. So I kind of want, what do I want? Got it taped down 9x9 square, so it'll be less than that when we're done. And do I want like a whole big abstract starting with that, or do I want to do some bands of color? Oh my gosh. Or do I just want to do like a wonky? Let's do a wonky. Okay, let's do a wonky kind of just abstract color things. Let's just see. Not going to be a wonky circle, but let's just see what we can come up with. Just doing some wonky lines and things on here. And hey, we might end up with nothing, but what if we end up with something cool? So I had some water in here, and I did wet these down. These watercolors are super pigmented, so you don't need to get them started, but I did. I got it started. I just did, because I like all the pigment, and you know, if you have some good pigmented colors and they don't do crazy separating, like if you've got some granulating colors and you're not seeing separating out of them like as vivid as mine do, you probably didn't have enough pigment on that brush. So I definitely want this to do some craziness, so I went ahead and, even though these are super duper pigmented, I went ahead and wet it down so that we could make it do tricks. I like watercolors that do tricks. And I'm just gonna fill the page with some wonkiness, because that's what I feel like today. Color and marks and texture, that's what I feel like. So that's where we're going with this. I like color and marks and texture. I like texture. It doesn't have to be any identifiable thing. You could have done a rainbow there. That would have been cool too. Okay, now you know, now that I got a whole bunch of goodness on here, let's drop some water in there and make these like reactivate and separate. That helps with the granulating too. And then we're going to get it to do some tricks here with some shelf liner. Ooh, look, that did a trick right there. Some color when we didn't intend to. Alright, let's just do it like right there. Ooh, yeah. Alright, piece of that spongy shelf liner stuff. I love this stuff. It makes the coolest textures. Alright, let's just set those there. Let's let that mostly dry, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't know if it's 100% dry, but we let it sit long enough. Look at that texture. Alright, let's make sure it's dry. We'll get those in now. Oh my gosh, that never disappoints. Just something fun. Doesn't really matter where we go. Alright, we're mostly dry. Might get that off the tape so I don't smear it right onto my paper. Lovely. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do some vivid lines with my graphite pencil. Just pick a bold one. This is my Blackwing matte pencil, but you could pick out the Faber-Castell 14B. Is almost exactly the same thing as the Blackwing matte. And I think with the Faber-Castell, you can buy open stock at the Blick. Okay, there we go. Now I want to add in some other somethings. Like, definitely some gold. What about this yummy yellow? Just looked up and it looked at me. Just as some fun extra texture or something. It's not really jumping out like I thought it would there on that red. That's okay. Put it on the green. How about that? Oh yeah, that's fun. It's different. It is different. We like different. I could pull that green. Maybe. Do I want the green? I kind of want something. Alright, let's do maybe some Neocolor 2 crayons. How about that? It's this fun orange-ish. Just kind of maybe put some lines in here. Yeah, that was a good choice. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like that. I like that. I want some gold. This is my gold mica ink by Kiritaki. The ink in my fine line bottle. I think I want some gold lines in here. So let's go ahead and throw some lines. I like it. And then we'll throw in maybe some big dots. How about that? I like it. And I hold the bottle almost parallel there to the paper. And that's how you get control with the ink. If you hold the bottle up and down, the ink just goes everywhere. So just practice on a scrap piece of paper before you do this on something that you like really love. And I don't know that I love this, but I do like it enough to, if I didn't already have like a technique, I do like it enough to be like, we could practice that. Okay, that was a good one. I like that right there. Kind of want it right up top here. Maybe some lovely dots in the top corner is good. Trying not to touch the paper now that I've got gold on there because this isn't dry yet. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like it. All right, good choice. I kind of want to do something else. So what else do I want to do? I got a lot of little dots because of that shelf liner. I'm kind of wondering, there's a pretty crazy gold temper stick. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe though, if we look at these other temper sticks. Ooh, maybe a pink. Ooh, how about a pink? Yeah, I do like the pink. Maybe I want some larger pink something. Or orange. We could do orange. If I could hear your vote, that would be good. Ooh, here's a pretty peachy. Ooh, that fits right in, that little peachy color. Okay, tough decisions here. These, and I could do oil pastels, which I love. But the oil pastels will require fixative, whereas these do not. Okay, so the pink just kind of blended right in. So now we got a little taste of that. Let's do this one anyway because I like it. Okay, so it's kind of not as vivid as I would have wanted, but still interesting. But yeah, I could do oil stick. That's definitely going to be vivid. But then we have to fix it. And at least with the temper sticks, these dry pretty much in 24 hours. Or they set up really good. Okay, let me dry that gold. And I could possibly be there for today. Alright, so we got a little bit of gold that's not dry, so I will be careful. But at least it's not all wet. Let's just peel the tape and see where we went today. And this is one of those, I have several people say, oh, they look so much lighter when they're dry. And some of it is I'm under video lights. Like they look less saturated. But in this case, I added so much extra water in addition to the paint itself that I spread all those pigments out and it sunk into the paper. I think is the difference we're getting right now on the vibrance. I kind of killed the vibrance with all the extra water I was adding in there to get them to granulate. And so that's kind of an interesting observation with your watercolors, any brand probably. If you saturate those down with a lot of extra water after you paint it, you kind of take out some of that saturation, but I still kind of love it. Look at that. Super fun. Got a little tiny bit of shine in there. We have a whole lot of texture. And we have some pretty colors. And for that, that was a good paint day. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. And I'll see you guys next time.